welcome back to the channel. I've not uploaded in a little bit, so I took a little break. But we're back and we are talking about a pretty underrated theme park in the UK. Now, in the UK, there aren't many theme parks. We got all of them are basically all major parks or not major parks. There's no in between. But there is basically one park that's in between and on the fence between big and small. That is Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Now, looking at Blackpool now, some people say it's a dump or it's bad. And I'm not one of those people. I think it looks like an absolute masterpiece. It looks so fun and just interesting. This video is not sponsored by Blackpool, by the way. Oh, I said that. So this is why I think Blackpool Pleasure Beach is the UK's only underrated theme park. Now, it's underrated. Now, I'm going to go straight into this right away. I think it's underrated because the ride selection is massive. I'm pretty sure they might have the most coasters in one theme park in the UK. But they have a lot of coasters. Some of them might not be the best, but they are all still fairly interesting rides. For example, Revolution. That's pretty interesting. Avalanche looks cool. Infusion kind of looks like garbage, but I don't know. And the big one, not so big. And Icon, obviously, Icon is the only reason any coaster reviews would go there. But like, it still just looks so cool. And it has that classic feeling, which we do not have in any other theme parks. Alton Towers in the late 2000s rebranded themselves. Thorpe Park rebranded themselves. Everyone rebranded themselves except Blackpool, and they're getting some cool, and they're removing some rides. So I think might be getting a new coaster, but it's underrated, and that is why I think it's underrated. But also, I'm going to be going through some of the rides and some of the interesting attractions and interesting things about Blackpool. This is not a review. This is me talking about Blackpool and not a review. So there will not be sections unlike my Winter Wonderland video. Now, all the rides there are fairly unique. Icon is the UK's only multi-launch coaster and used to be Mock's only inverting coaster in the UK until you know what. And we also have the big one. The big one looks cool to me. Everyone says, oh, it's a monorail with a big drop. Stop yapping. It is not a monorail with a big drop. It is a fun roller coaster with a big drop, with a fun looking helix and a few airtime moments. Indeed, it is. Now, let's look at some of the less appreciated ones. First of all, I want to talk about this one ride which has a very fair opinion. That is Infusion. I cannot defend this thing. I have defended a lot of things and also not defended a lot of things. But I cannot defend a Vekoma SLC. It looks like hot garbage. It looks like a blue piece. It looks like somebody went on Roller Coaster Tycoon, built a pool under, took a normal SLC and just put a pool in it. It's like, yes, this will be incredible at the UK's premier theme park. Yes, we need this. We need this random ride called Traumatizer from this park that's completely random, no one knows about. Yes, we need it. So yeah, but now we can talk about the wooden coasters. This is like the only park in the UK that has a lot of wooden coasters. Do you want to know the only other few wooden coasters in the UK? We got Megaphobia, Wicker Man, but then there's 4 at Blackpool, and all the other parks only have 1 wooden coaster. Or 1 wooden coaster. So, it has a lot of wooden coasters, which is very unique for the UK. And Avalanche. It's the enemy bobsleigh where it's going on a bobsled. You could go on a bobsled. And I've said going on a bobsled 3 times about going on a bobsled. Interesting. And it just seems fun. You're just not on a rail. You're not on any track. You're just on a bobsled. You're on a bobsled. How many times have I said you are on a bobsled? How many? Please say that in the comments. I would like to see your answers. Also, I keep on forgetting to do this in the start of the video. Please like and subscribe. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. I am waiting to get more subscribers. I recently hit 8 subscribers. That's super cool. And RC is overrated. Got way too many views. I was honestly in utter shock seeing how many views that thing got. Anyways, now we're going to actually talk about the wooden coasters. Big Dipper is the oldest one. I don't really have that much to say about Big Dipper. It's just a very old roller coaster. Probably older than anything you can probably think of unless you study history in GCSEs. It's simple. But also, Nickelodeon Streak, it's orange. Now, let's look at the blue one. I legit do not know the name of the blue one. Skip the blue one. They got some kiddie coasters and one other wooden coaster, which I do not know the name of, and Revolution. Revolution looks sick as hell. It just looks bananas, honestly. I remember it used to be themed to Iron Brew. Bring back Iron Brew Loop. Bring it back. I want to go on a roller coaster and drink an orange Scottish drink. Be like, yes, we're going for a loop-de-loop. That would be so fun. Now let's talk about the flat rides and why they're also underrated. First of all, who can forget the best themed roller coaster? Ice Blast, which is now getting rethemed. It was very sad. No more Ice Blast. No. Ice Blast looks cool. It's the only shot tower in the UK. I think it is. Do not correct me on that. It looks very cool, very fun, and it just looks interesting. They got a bunch of flat rides. I just kind of wanted to talk about Ice Blast quickly. That is pretty good and looks really addictive. They used to have this cart ride which is getting removed, which is kind of sad. I like the cart ride, looks cool. I legit just realised I forgot about Steeplechase. Okay, Steeplechase, the UK's only horse ride and roller coaster. It looks very cool, very fun. Race your friends. Digital Dan likes it. Digital Dan, you like Steeplechase. End of topic. Now, that's going to be the end of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to keep on saying that until somebody likes and subscribes, because I need subscribers. Also, go like to Red Roaring Reds, because, well, it's a cool channel. My dad makes it. If you like Arsenal, football, you'll probably like the channel. It's a podcast. And subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and goodbye.